Hey guys, so I'm gonna do a real quick video to explain how to use the Jotform link and all the watch party information. So you want to create a Jotform account. So once you create a Jotform account, you're literally just gonna click on create a form or create form. Sorry, and then once you do that, I just do the classic form. And you're going to do a blank form so you can input the information. So the title is anything that you want to create based off of what the purpose of the form is. So if it's just for tonight's Facebook Live, or if it's a link that you want to constantly be able to use over and over, you create that. So in this case, I'm just going to put trade with Camille because everything I post or share is about coming to trade with me so I can collect the information. And so once you've done that, it will, sorry, internet's a little slow, but it'll pop up here and you can literally, format and all those things like you would like to do. So I immediately have their name, I want their email address, and then I want their phone number. Those are the main things I collect. Dr. Jewel also collects their state. Yeah, she's recording. And so you can do that way as well. And so one of the things you can do is just hit settings, because you want them to be able to submit, but you don't want them to be able to go and collect any more information unless they actually provide these things. And so you want to go in and select the option that these options are required. So as far as your question here for the drop down, you just go to edit, and over here you have a menu, so you could put state, just in case it's somebody from a different place. And then for options, you come here, and if you go below the predefined options, you can leave it. If you go to predefined options, you could just pick U.S. states. Okay, and so it automatically selects all the states. If you want to do it differently, because you may have an international reach, instead of doing a drop down, you could just do short entry. So in short text entry, state or country, and then leave it that way, and of course make it required so they can just manually type it in, and you can set it up that way. Once you've done that, one of the things that I would do is I like to make that part larger, and I like it to be centered, so you can format, and then as your subheader you could literally type in whatever you want. For more information on learning to trade Forex, please submit your info and someone will contact you within 24 hours, or whatever you want to say. Excuse my typos. Okay, so you have that. Then you have your submit button. You can format that as well. I put that as a center. Now you may not want a blank or a plain form like this, so you can actually go to form designer, so you can customize colors, all of that, and format. You may want your this to span further across your page versus just being there. So you may like go to your advanced designer, just kind of showing you a few things, and you can make it really look however you want to look, so you can kind of play around with that. So once you have that, and I just wanted to show you what the advanced designer looks like. So basically, when you click on form layout, it asks you the form width, and then input width is 225, but the form width is 690. So I may say I want my input width to be, sorry, I didn't mean that. I might say I want my input width to be, I have no idea what I just did. Sorry, guys. There we go. Maybe. Anyway, I don't know what I did, but anyway, let me go back, because that is not doing what I wanted to do. Okay, so let's go back real quick. This part is really not that important other than making sure you do the form, but you can kind of play around with those things. So I'm not actually going to go back to the designer for the sake of time, but I will show you once you have your form set up and everything is there. When you go to your settings, this is the title of the form. Only thing you want to really focus on is emails. So basically, I have a notification set to this email address. So every time someone submits their information, I get an email. You can also have an autoresponder. So basically, anytime they submit their information, they'll get an email with whatever you want to say. So right now they get an autoresponder with the submission of the information they submitted. It'll just say, we have received your response for, and it's gonna put trade with Camille. If I don't want it to say that, I can literally take this out and say, thanks for wanting to trade with me, or something like that. You could be real creative in that. And then down here, it can literally be, a link. You can delete all this, create a letter, short blurb, links to a certain video, or whatever the case may be. So they will automatically get that as soon as they submit the information. So now you actually have a space where you're able to see who all submitted their information. So when you go back to the home page on your Jotform where you see your form at, you're literally able to hit here and just hit view submissions. So when you hit view submissions, it will bring up a spreadsheet, and all your submissions will be there. They'll be here at the top, but at the bottom is here, so you can actually download the spreadsheet and you have all your prospects there. And so that's how that works. So after that, you have your form selected or, created and all of that. So now for sharing it. Once you are, and let me hit edit form because this is where you'll actually be. Once you are here, if you go to settings, you're going to go to, you're going to go to publish. So publish gives you a Jotform link here so that you can copy that link. So it's a couple things. You could just use that link as is. I'm going to copy it for purposes. Or you can hit edit and it'll do jotform.jotform.com, your username, and then you can, change it to that. And most of the time they'll put your form name so you can choose to use that or not. Okay. So in this case, let's go back because I don't want to use that. Well, they kept it that way. So let me just hit share. Let me copy that. Alternately, you may want to go to Bitly. So if you go to Bitly, as you can see, I use this a lot. You can hit create, and it's a free account, and you just paste the link. So when you paste the link here, it is going to shorten it, okay? But instead of using what they create, you can change that to trade with Camille today. I did today because I really have one that says trade with Camille. And so then you could change the title to trade with Camille. So now when you save that, this is now your new link, bit.ly/trade with Camille today. And so now you have your link. And so every time you post, when you do the Facebook Live with Dr. Jewel tonight, or whenever you're, sharing anything and you want people to be able to connect based off the information, you continue to post this particular link. And every time you post that link, the people will submit the information and then they're routed wherever you want them to be routed. And so just to kind of go back, if you go to settings and thank you, whenever they submit the information, right now they'll just get a thank you page and you'll get an email of their confirmation. They'll get an email with whatever you want to say. If you want to route them to a presentation or a video, you just do redirect to external link. If it's a YouTube link, if it's a website or whatever, you post it there. So what happens now is that whenever they submit their information, they'll still get an email from you, but they're also, once they hit submit, instead of getting a thank you page, it'll take them to IM presentation on YouTube or wherever you route them. So those are your options where that's concerned. So that's Jotform in a nutshell. Now, when it comes to the actual post of the watch party, so on Dr. Jewel's Facebook page, she will start a live. So for example, here, this is already over. So you can just click start watch party. So you can even do that now. So even on other people's pages, if you saw some articles or not articles, but videos or things that were really good, you can go to those and start a watch party even now. And then put the blurb you want to put and then post your link. So if I wanted people to see this, I could just hit start a watch party. Okay. And then when I start a watch party, it pops up like this. So it's showing Camille's watch party. And then I'm able to literally, type in, tune in with my money mentor, Jewel Tankard, right? For more info, and then post here. So that's that. But I actually should have taken my bit.ly one. So let's just copy it real quick and post that one instead. So I would have actually put this. Y'all, I'm doing the most right now, excuse me. Okay, so for more info, and there's the link. So I would literally be able to hit start watch party. I'm not going to hit it because I don't want to start a watch party. But let me just do this. I'll do only me so nobody else can see it. So then when I hit start watch party, I never done it on the computer before. So we'll see. So once you hit start watch party, so now you can see my watch party. Okay. So what's going to happen is I can now invite people that I want to see my watch party. Or people who are following me when it's public will get a notification that I'm having a watch party. Down here, I'll be able to see all the people who have joined my watch party while she is going live. I'm able to comment and engage with them during that time. And so that's pretty much how the watch party works, okay? And yeah, literally that's it. So when you leave, I'll just hit leave this page so it takes me out of the watch party. So even if you have to go do something else, once you've started your watch party, you can choose the option to leave the party but keep the party going, so it'll still show up like I left but it's still going on. So I can click and enter back into my party to engage and talk to people. So anyway, so I hope this helps you guys, and that's all that I have. See ya.